Yeah, that I just forgot. So recording. So here we go. I'll just go through those two pairs that I went through before, but I forgot to record. But basically, there are two pairs right now that I'm looking to enter trades on. CAD JPY right here. There is a nice re-entry opportunity because what we formed is we formed equal lows at this level right here. So the market is likely going to come take out the equal lows because as we know, we know that there is a lot of resting liquidity below those equal lows. Before it does that, though, I'm expecting for the market to come into areas here. Right, we have a nice area of consolidation, a nice area of OB, the market to push into, then sell off nicely and sell off to take structure, break structure below these lows. So that's the first setup that I'm watching on CAD JPY. The second setup that I'm watching is on AUD USD. So here is that setup right here. And what I'm looking to do for AUD USD is I'm looking to continue the sell-off. So what we've had is, if I do a top-down analysis type thing, we've had the market form a weekly OB, tap that weekly OB and sell off nicely. Then after that weekly OB, we've had the market sell off aggressively, break structure multiple times, start to retrace, form equal highs, take out those equal highs, allowing smart money to start selling this pair. The market starts to sell off, forming OBs, right? The market taps that OB, forms this one, taps that OB, right? Does that multiple times. Now what we have is on the 5-minute time frame, we have an OB here that's very, very clear. And this is the OB that you could potentially be refining that to, right? So this is what I would say. I would say get an entry here, allow it space, breathing space above here, because your targets are going to be relatively big for this setup. So I'd be saying it at a minimum, or I can't find the thing now. Just give me a second to go back to the lower time frames. We just make it a bit bigger so you guys can see it when we go into something like the daily time frame. Right? If I go into the day 4 hour, you're targeting lows at a minimum of down here, right? We're expecting a trend line break and then for the market to potentially run all the way down here. So the potential is huge. You're looking at a 1 to 5 minimum. But if you refine it and you have, I don't know, you're feeling particularly brave, you might want to do this and get a higher reward of 1 to 20, right? So that's just a matter of preference and that's just a matter of your personality. For me, I like to take I like taking risk. I'm a forex trader, right? My whole business and my whole livelihood is about taking risk. But I prefer to just open this trade, let it run. If I deal with a smaller risk reward of 1 to 10, I deal with a smaller risk reward of 1 to 10. Right? That's just something that I have to get used to. Right? So that's how I am looking to go through that. Isaac says, can you please briefly recap EU, UJ, and USD JPY? UJ, USD, JPY, I think I mean the same thing there. The previous call was recorded, so you should be able to go through that later on. I can I think you should just actually I'll just what, let me just, why not? We have time, why not? Let me just break it down for us. So Euro USD, basically what we had for Euro USD was we had a market that has been bullish for a very, very long time. The market forms equal lows, pushes out of those equal lows to the upside. The market then starts to retrace, comes into an OB, and we're expecting for the market to continue to push to the upside, right? So that's just a brief breakdown of Euro USD. Now for USD JPY, right? So USD JPY, do I have it on here? Looks like I don't. USD JPY, right? What we had for USD JPY, as you can see, you had a market that has been bearish over a very long time. Look at our daily time frame. The market has been bearish for a very, very long time, right? The market taps into an OB here and begins to sell off nicely, breaking structure below lows here, right? Then what we have the market is, if you look on the 30-minute time frame, is we have a nice area of OB right here. So I'm expecting from that area of OB for the market to continue the sell-off to the downside and for us to continue being bearish. We're stuck in a bit of consolidation. We are in profit, but barely profit, like a couple pips profit. But I am hoping for this to continue to sell off because there are areas of imbalance down here, right, that the market could come to. So this might be where you start to take the first profits off the table. So this could be your first profit taking. And in fact, I will set alerts at that level so that I can watch it. But this will be your first profit taking. I am in this trade right now. I'm in both USD JPY and I'm in so I'm in USD JPY and USD. and I'm hoping for those to continue playing out the way that they are playing out. Right, because they are both in profit, but barely. But I hopefully that they will continue to sell off. I did get my entry right at the top, and I can send through my entry onto where can I send it through? I'll send it onto Discord if you want me to. Of course, I'll hide out my lots, but I'll definitely send through that if you want me to. My actual MetaTrader 4 entry. But yeah, that's a quick breakdown of that. I think that's all we really have time for today. Euro JPY, you want me to go through as well. I did break all of these pairs down in literally the last call, but I'll go through it again because why not? Euro JPY was a similar setup, running in profit as well. What we have is a bit more profit compared to the other two. Basically, what we had is we have an area. If you look at our daily time frame, we've been bullish for a very long time. The market, if you look on our 4-hour time frame, what we have is, or our 30-minute time frame, what we have is an area of consolidation with an area of OB. The market comes into that area of OB, and we're seeing the market push up now, right? I'm expecting for the market to continue to push up, right? I'm coming to areas up here. Why areas up here? The reason for that is if we look at our weekly time frame, that there is a very clear weekly area of supply up here, right? So I'm expecting for the market, this is my point of interest. So I'm expecting for the market to push up from where it's at right now, continue going to the upside and taking us to areas all the way up there. We're looking at a potential of 1 to 15. I will set my stop loss to break even after we break above this high, and I'm hoping that will happen before the end of today. Right, so that's my little breakdown on Euro JPY, Euro USD, and finally USD JPY. I hope you've all benefited from today's calls. Both of these calls were recorded, and you will find all of these calls in the daily calls recordings section of the group. So give me, I think, 20 minutes to get these calls up in there, just to upload it on YouTube as unlisted videos. I'll get it up on there, and then once I do that, we can go forward and get any other setups that you want to be getting entries on. Right, so I hope you've all benefited. Welcome to all of the new members. I know that we have had a couple new members, so welcome to all of you guys. I'm glad to have you part of the team. I'm glad to have you part of the MahadFX team, are part of our community, and I hope that we can all continue to grow together, continue to become consistent and profitable traders in the near future. Thank you to all of the messages that are coming through now. Thank you. So KW, Hasnan, and so on and so forth. Thank you all for those messages. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you all for that. I will be posting this in the group chat later on. So yeah, thank you for that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. 1 second, I just need to get something done. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you can all stay safe, and so on and so forth. But thank you all for coming, and I'll see you all. I'll end the call now.